Hey there, welcome to the show. My name is Mark Chitrindap, and this is Click Nigeria Radio, Radio Nigeria's first internet radio. We set the pace, people. On audio reels, we showcase musical artists, their music, lifestyle, and banter on anything music. My guest today is multi-talented. He is a singer, a songwriter from Utonkon in Benue State. He's also an MC and a guitarist. Trust me, guys, he is the real deal. All right. I present to you the one, the only, Austin Oroko, aka Aush Oroko. Woo! And the crowd goes
Yeah.
wild. Okay, so yeah, first things first. Like I was just wondering when you were coming here, right? What did you think of Abuja roads on Sunday?
Peaceful. No hassle, man. Just
Yes.
literally no traffic. So
Like it's the best time to drive around town.
absolutely.
I mean, and you just wonder, like, so where is everyone?
Exactly. They're all indoors. So yeah, just
Okay, so
enjoy.
yeah, hopefully it was a peaceful ride
He was
here.
good. He
Here,
was
yeah.
good. Absolutely.
Okay, thank you so much for being
Thank you for
here.
having me.
All right, so the name, yeah, Osh. I mean, I've known you for a very long time. I
Yes.
see the name Osh, but I've never really said it out loud.
Hmm.
So yes, tell me about your name, Osh. I mean, I see Austin in the name, but I'm not sure I see Austin in the name. So yeah, what is it? How did you get that name?
Okay, so fun fact.
Mhm.
First of all, I just want to say that I'm happy to be here.
Oh
Awesome,
yeah,
great
thank you.
place, and I'm enjoying the show so far already, and I'm so glad to be here. Hey guys,
Yeah.
well, my name actually, my full name is actually Augustine because I was born in, you guessed it, August.
How did I
And
not know that? I mean, and I've known you for half of my life.
I know, right? It's weird. I mean, my birthday actually is on the 18th of August, so
Okay.
it's funny because sometimes I make jokes and I say, "Mom and Dad, were you guys just not thinking about a name? Just be like, oh, what's the month? August? Yeah, just put Tina at the end, mates. Give him Augustine. No, don't think about the rest." And I actually like, well, this is crazy, but okay. But then I think my stage name came out of all of that because I have so many weird nicknames. People call me Ostino, call me Stein, call me August. And so my stage name actually is Osh, and on Instagram is at Osh August.
Okay.
Yeah. So I kind of just merge everything in
Just
there.
somehow it's in
Exactly.
the name there.
Yes. Thank
Oh,
you.
okay. All right. So that's cool. So yeah, now is music. Do you do music full time?
Yes, and also alongside everything else that I do. It's hard to say that it's just music because I mean, as you said, I'm an MC as well, and
Yes, yes.
also
It's there.
yes. So it's I kind of combine everything that I do with it as well. Yeah.
Okay. So we have people already here. Sylvia Agoha. She says August is now known for entanglement. Yes, following the whole August Alsina thing from last year with Jada Pinkett. So
Oh
yeah, it's a
yeah.
very interesting month. And
Uh-huh.
the name too.
I
It's,
know.
is an interesting one. Hi, Purple Diva. Hi, Austin. She says hi. Hi,
Hello.
Sylvia. So, guys, if you have a question for Augustine, Osh Oroko,
Yep, all of that.
all right, you can drop it in the comments section. Okay, he's a singer, a songwriter, a guitarist, an MC. Yes, he's multi-talented. His words. All right, and hopefully we'll get to see that side
Uh,
before the end of the show.
yes, indeed.
Okay, so yeah, you can drop your comments for him. Okay, questions as well. All right, so now like with your music, we're going to listen to one of your songs
Yes.
in a bit.
Yes.
But just tell us briefly about the kind of music you do.
Well, I like to term my music as rock soul. So it's a bit of alternative rock and a little bit of soul as well because I'm a lover of old music. I'm talking Marvin Gaye, Stevie Wonder,
Mm-hmm.
The Temptations, and then I also like rock music. I like the chord changes, and that was the reason why I started playing the guitar in the first place. So
Okay.
yeah, exactly. So it's a mixture of both.
Okay, so this song that we're gonna play is titled Oxygen. It
Yes,
is Osh's first single written by himself,
yes, indeed.
produced by
By a guy called Drummer Boy.
Drummer Boy.
Yeah,
That's an interesting name too.
yes, indeed.
Okay, so well, when we hear the song, then you tell us more about the
Sure,
song.
sure.
Okay, so you help me lift the fader, both of them. Yes. This is good.
Yeah. Oh na na na. the sun that brightens my day. You give me joy, what can I say? You took my wrongs and made it right. So if loving you is wrong, I don't ever wanna be right. 'Cause you're my oxygen, you're the air I breathe each and every day. You're the one I need, 'cause you're my oxygen. You are the reason that I'm alive. You are so sweet, you taste like father. You took my wrongs and made it right.
About it a little. Okay, so yeah, but I mean that line. I mean it's something that it will stick in someone's head, right? Yeah.
Absolutely. Exactly.
Okay, so but yeah, tell us now about the song Oxygen. Is
Yeah.
that gospel or secular? Because I'm picking.
In the middle, right?
Yeah.
Well, I had this friend who used to tell me that sometimes she sings my songs to her boyfriend, and it says it's a love song. I'm like, okay, that's all right,
And probably you didn't write them as love songs.
yeah, because I have songs. I have a song called "The Way You Love Me," and again, same thing, But then yeah, songs have like a general song. It's about love. It's about what makes you happy. So whatever is your oxygen or giving you oxygen to breathe, is what makes you happy. So that's what the song is about. Of course, it can be about God. It can be about love, your family, friends, and so on.
Okay. So this is still the same genre you talked about, the
Yes, yes,
music,
it-
soul.
so rock, alternative rock, yeah.
Okay, I think something that I first of all off the bat liked about the song is, your vocals stood out. The production was just like an accompaniment to your singing.
Yes, thank you.
So you're feeling like your head is growing
You're
now
welcome.
because I'm
Thank,
saying your
thank,
voice is
thank,
good.
thank you very much.
Yes. So
I appreciate that.
okay. So yeah, Sylvia Agoha says love the song.
Thank you.
Yeah, she loves the song.
I
All right.
appreciate it. Thank
Okay,
you.
so now I'm going by the fact that okay, this is not a genre that is typical of Nigerian music.
Sure.
Yeah. Would you say that I mean over the years we've seen a shift
Mhm.
from in Nigerian music genres.
Definitely.
I mean we were
Yes.
accustomed to just Afrobeat
Yes.
or Fuji
Mm.
too for the longest time.
Yes.
But now we've seen a lot of mixes. We have the new girl from Maven in
Mhm.
Maven who is doing something awesome,
Yes.
totally rad.
Correct.
People like Omale, Fireboy, and the rest of them.
Mhm.
Do you think this was like deliberate, like the shift was deliberate, or it just happened?
Well, I think that music is like a moving train. It's always changing.
Changing.
I mean, I sometimes go way back and try to see what people were doing back in the day before I was even born. The fellas of this world and the King Sunny Ade and the rest of them, and they had a lot of content. And as at that time, it was really about just heavy content, and of course mixed with vocal prowess as well. Which kind of, as we moved on into the days of Planetron Boys and the rest of them, it kind of faded into just hot beats and club mixes, which is okay. But then now we're going back into the era of fantastic vocals and great songwriting, and that's why big names like Maven Records and Don Jazzy are just spotting that. AKA like you see Johnny Drill and this new lady right now. I mean, it's a statement, and that's what the likes of Two Face, for example, has lasted for as long as he has.
True.
Because I mean, he literally has been there for decades, and people are like, "You're old." He's like, "Yeah, two more singles, please." And because the vocals, man, he's
like you can't get tired of the
no,
vocals.
he's a good songwriter, great singer, and he's also someone that has shaped the entire music industry as well in Nigeria.
Okay, so who would you say for you now? Who is your strongest vocalist now in Nigeria? Like existing alive at the moment.
Okay, well, I do like Two Face, but I'm gonna have to say it's Asha, definitely.
Oh, Asha.
Yes.
I wouldn't have thunk it, but
Yeah, Asha, because her songs have it's been played in soundtracks, series. I've heard her songs there before, foreign series. Like,
series.
yeah,
Ooh,
I'm
like
telling you. I mean,
that's her English songs now, or the French ones,
the English
the
ones.
English ones. Oh,
Yes,
okay.
and it's amazing because for me, if your song is being used as a soundtrack,
It has to be dope, like
yes, you have
production,
reached that
vocals,
level.
everything.
Yeah, exactly. And she's a very good songwriter, a great good singer, and she makes singing look effortless. It's like
She
you look at
does.
her like, really, you're just gonna be singing like that
Like,
without
I mean, look at her
stress.
Jilla song. It's like, come on,
Timeless,
like
exactly.
as if she just woke up from bed and like was ranting.
Exactly, exactly. And she makes timeless
True,
music.
true,
You
true.
can easily say that she'll be here for the next how long? Just like Two Face has been. She'll be here for as long as possible.
Okay, all right. So now is the time for us to hear your vocals. Okay, so you're gonna
Yay.
play a song first. So pick your guitar,
Yes.
Monsieur.
Alrighty.
Uh huh. Pick your guitar. So yes, your guitar, is it male or female? He or
Definitely
she?
female.
Uh-huh.
Female. It's a
Somebody
she.
came here some weeks ago and he said his was male. And I was like, I had never seen a male instrument. That came out wrong. I had never seen okay, you get my
I
point.
get it. I
Anyway,
get it.
so yeah. So what's her name?
Oh, her name is Adriana.
Okay.
Yes, exactly.
Is
And
that
she.
named from an ex-girlfriend?
Oh
Current
no,
girlfriend?
no, just a fan who was a very cool lady back in Italy. She just loved watching me perform on stage, and and then after I left, I
Oh.
lost contact, and I said to name all my guitars Adriana.
Oh, Adriana.
See, see.
Oh. Okay, so what song are you gonna play for us now?
So I'm gonna play a song called "Heaven Knows." It's a song I wrote a while ago, just about trying to explain love, and in the end, only heaven knows what you're trying to say.
Okay, all right,
Yeah.
let's hear it.
All right, here we go. Mm-hmm. Na 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 na. It's a place inside my heart that nobody goes. But when you hold my hand, only heaven knows, oh heaven knows. Whoa, heaven knows. It's a place inside of me that nobody touches. But when you hold my heart, I can touch the sky, oh heaven knows. Whoa, heaven knows. I wanna grow old with you. Let me grow old with you. Yeah. Let me grow old with you. Let me grow old with you. Yeah. Oh, heaven knows, heaven knows. Whoa, heaven knows, heaven knows. Whoa, heaven knows, heaven knows how much you mean to me.
Woo!
Thank
Woo!
you.
Woo! 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 Woo!
Thank
Woo!
you.
Yeah, 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 guys. That
Thank
was
you.
Osh singing "Heaven Knows." And
Thank
just
you.
for those who are just tuning in, tell us again about the song.
So the song "Heaven Knows" actually came from me trying to explain what love was, and of course I read a lot about love, and then sometimes you're like, so what else should I really say in this new song? And I'm like, look, only heaven knows what I'm trying to say, and then I wait, that's a lie, and then I decided to write a song about it.
Okay. All right. So we have another comment here. Ehi Ohiani says, "Lovely, happy Sunday, Mac and Osh." All
Thank
right.
you.
Thank you so much. And for just if you're just joining us, this is Audio Wheels on Click Niger Internet Radio, and my guest today is the one, the only, Austin Oroko, aka Osh Oroko. Yes,
Yes,
he's a
indeed.
singer, songwriter, and guitarist,
Yes, indeed.
MC as well. All
Yes,
right. So yeah, multi-talented.
absolutely.
His words. I mean, he actually said so. I mean, at least we've seen it. We've seen it.
Yes,
Okay, so
indeed.
yeah, that was awesome. All right, so now with music, what is a typical music making process like for you?
Well, it's funny because one time I did a huge research because I was curious about how Ed Sheeran was able to write so many amazing songs,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, what is he doing? Maybe it's something. Maybe he wakes up in the morning and drinks a little coffee, mixed with a little something something. Let me follow that routine, and I realized that indeed he just babbled. Just woke up and just played around with a few chords, and then something always happened in that magical moment. So what I do is, what I've learned from them, and also John Mayer, is that oftentimes they wrote the best songs when they were not ready for it.
Mm.
John Mayer wrote a song called "Fathers, be good to your daughters." He said the song came to him when he was in the bathroom, literally soaping
Like I
his
was actually
eyes.
thinking about that at the moment. Like for me, my best inspiration comes when I'm in the loop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just in that moment. It's
Yeah.
weird because every artist has where they get inspiration from. I get mine just by walking around because of course, being an MC as well, I see a lot of people every day.
Yeah.
And so I just kind of pick from life and what happens to me emotionally, for financially, whatever, and I
Are
just
you a
pick it in there.
sensitive guy?
I would say that I am. I mean, I'm
Ah,
Leo, so yeah.
okay. All
Yeah.
right. So continue. Yeah.
Exactly.
Music
So,
is.
and so whatever happens around me, I try to use it as an inspiration to write a song. And I just feel like if it's authentic, then it's easy to write about. Because I mean, for example, I can't write about Kosovo or something because I've not been there, and so I will have to do
Okay.
some research and try to get into the mindset.
Mm-hmm.
But then when I write about something that's happened to me or something that I've experienced, it's easier to just kind of come up with the lyrics and the melody as well. But then music is not about so many words; it's about just letting the heart speak.
Okay, but as much as you say that, I mean, some people find it hard to write
Mhm.
songs. Why is that? If it was like just about your heart
Well, I think that you have to kind of tap into what works for
to
you.
you, okay,
Yes, I mean, for example, me being a guitarist is it helps because then you can play the
actually
instrument.
make the music as you
Yes, you
go.
can cook it right there. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
but if you don't play an instrument, you have
Instruments
to dig deeper because now you have to imagine all kinds of sounds as opposed to playing the sound. And
sound.
then and also writers also get writer's block. I mean, singer songwriters also get writer's block. It's a thing, guys. People just go blank. I mean, it happens. So whenever that happens, what I do is I just do something else. I watch a movie or I read a book.
Like just not music.
Yes, get away from the whole music thing. Because
Okay.
if you force a song, believe me, you would know. It just be like that sounds tacky. You just know. So yeah,
All right. So I asked on Facebook and I want to ask you now,
yes,
Taylor Swift. What do you think about Taylor Swift? Now, I mean, some people like she's trended over the years.
yes,
She's 30 at the moment, right? And
sure,
I think for let's just say solid decades, let's say she's had one of the best careers ever.
hmm,
She's won like 10 Grammys.
yes.
I mean, that's awesome. So what do you think of her? A lot of people still have negative opinions about her.
Hmm.
They don't rate her music. Would you say she is the real deal or she's overrated?
I think first of all, Taylor Swift is a fantastic musician. By way of because being a musician is not just about singing and
You know,
songwriting. It's more than that. It's about
mhm.
performance. It's about awareness. It's about knowing the business side of music. And I think she's been able to be business savvy in the music itself to stay as long as she has and relevant as well.
Yeah, relevant.
And but then of course maybe she doesn't fit the image bill of Nicki Minaj or some of that girly kind of. But she has her star power and she's held her own for a long time and she's has a very unique way of still writing her songs and people resonate because with her songs because she writes about emotions, heartbreaks, and stuff like that, and everyone goes through that.
And I think it's mostly things she's been through. She's like
Exactly.
always all her. I think her best songs have actually been things she's been through.
Exactly. Which is back to what I said earlier. If you
Yeah.
experience it, it's easier to write about.
Yeah.
And so you can connect with that. And that's why she's friends with Ed Sheeran. Like they're like close.
So it's like great minds.
Exactly. Yes, that's simple. Just we need to
Okay, guys. So let me know what you think about Taylor Swift. All right. Do you think she's like a music icon or she's just overrated? Let me know in the comment section. We'll be debate about it after this. All right. So now and before we leave, Austin, Osh, tell me what is your personal goal with music, with your music?
Okay, so for a while I've been doing music, and of course, at first it was just about yeah, let's just get the songs out there, But then now I've reached a point in my life and in my career, I'm thinking it has to be more than just singing. You have to connect with people and try to solve issues. Because I mean, if you're given any kind of talent, it really is more like an assignment than just for fun. I see a lot of people want to have they talk about enjoying the music but the thing is as we age we're going to leave the scene for somebody else. So we got to do something now that we have this gift. So my music is going to be talking a lot this year, especially moving forward, about mental health issues. And I'm working with some an NGO on Twitter about talking about mental health issues in Nigeria, in Abuja, and in Nigeria as a whole.
Oh.
And I feel like music is a fantastic way to do that, because I've studied a lot of artists, like, that took their own lives. I mean, Robin Williams, very funny
Mm,
guy from the US. Well, how can a comedian take his life? It's puzzling. Someone that's always happy and make people laugh.
love, yeah.
So I think it's something that people take for granted, especially if you're an artist. We spend a lot of time alone, just in our little corners, and sometimes that can have a toll on you. So
Okay.
using my music to talk about mental issues, not just for artists, but also just people around the world, and try to get help out there as well.
Okay, so and you're on that path already. You
Yes,
started.
yes,
You write.
yes.
You're still writing songs.
Absolutely, yes, yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
So that like
Yeah,
what's
so
the next thing?
definitely this year I'm going to be dropping a few songs, hopefully before end of March, about like mental issues and stuff like that, and just to kind of tell a story about, being lonely versus being alone,
Okay.
you know, getting into that deep thoughts.
Thoughts.
Yeah, exactly. And
Mhm.
thank God that this is the era now of deep music, so we can afford to do that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, so there's an audience. There is
Yes,
definitely an
yes,
audience for it.
exactly.
All right, guys, you've heard it from Osh Oroko. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank
Thank
you
you
for
so
having
much
me.
for this edition.
Thank you for having
Okay,
me.
guys, if you'd like to be featured on Audio Wheels, you can hit me up. I'm at Purple Diva on all platforms. Mark Cheats Purple Diva Rindap on Facebook. Okay, once again, thank you, Osh, for being here.
Thank
And I don't
you.
want to say good luck to you because you're already on the path. So Godspeed on this journey of
Thank you.
music. All right.
Thank
And
you so
hopefully we'll have
much.
you again sometime soon.
We'd love to come
Maybe
back.
before March even. Yeah.
Definitely.
All right, guys. Audio Wheels will be back next Sunday, 12:30 p.m. I am Mac Chitrindap. It's the last day of the month of January 2021, and it's the beginning of a new week. May
Hmm.
this week be your best week yet. All right. Adios, people. Have a wonderful week.